my sister's involved, so that's weird. But the
Yeah.
other one, and this is where I need some help, is that I'm talking to my fiance or my girlfriend by text, right?
Right.
And I'm asking her to marry me
Right.
while I'm having this conversation with him. So that's where my focus really is. And it's about getting this, having that
Okay.
conversation. So how do I split that up like that?
That's a great question. And this is what I would do. At the top of the scene, you send her a text. So what do you think about? Boom. And then as soon as you engage with him, the conversation's all about him. And then by the end of the scene, then you picked up the phone. Oh, holy shit, I'm engaged. Because the whole thing with the phone was it took you out of the scene. You made her more important than him. And the thing is, the audience is watching your conversation with him right now. So it has to be more about him. Whatever's in front of you has to be the most important thing. So I think that it is a love scene, and I think it does have to be about comforting and counseling him, etc. But I'm going to give you a note, and you're going to love it. Have you ever seen this scene done in class?
No, I haven't seen this one. I saw the show like when it first came out.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they do this in the show. But here's the thing: the dialogue, for class purposes, yes, we want to stick as close to the script and the truth of the scene, et cetera, as we possibly can. But on occasion, I think that you guys, all of us together, can create something that maybe isn't real obvious, from the writing, but that you can, hook onto, that's just going to make your character so much more fun, so much more interesting. And that's what it's about. I often think about, and it's not unlike the scene that you and David did a few weeks ago from Silver Linings Playbook, where, your character was more, he had all of these weird things going on, but then, the note that I gave David was to be sort of the nutty professor, the mad scientist, and like, oh, I invented therapy, and oh, why don't you try this? Oh, so this, because that's more engaging than just playing it straight. Anyone can play it.
Feather boa helped too.
What's that? The what?
The feather boa helped.
Exactly.
Also.
Right. So playing it straight's always an option, but again, that's pretty easy. Most actors can do that. However, if you can plug into something that's going to maybe allow you to see even a flash of an archetype that you can, again, hook into, it's going to add so much more. And I'm going to give you the archetype for this guy that is extremely fun, really entertaining. We've all dealt with this person, seen this person, maybe wanted to be this person, but basically he's the hippie guru.
I love it.
All right. Okay. So when he talks about the fucking banana lobby bullshit,
right, he's really into it.
Everything that he says is just like, okay, pearls of wisdom here.
Right.
It's a little bit rough because you're talking about my sister here. All right. Yeah. It's just everything has a profundity, and it's an importance, rather than it just isn't an average guy having this conversation. And we can go to that conclusion because there's a reason, man. I live 100 miles from the civilization. All right.
Okay,
I'm allergic to this shit.
Yeah.
Just bam. That's the archetype that it's really, really fun. It's going to be very different. I don't know that you've played this guy. I would love to see you come in here with some tie-dye.
No, yeah. No, that's like Jeff Lebowski kind of thing. Like,
exactly.
Which
Absolutely.
You may recall that's what I did for my audition for the class.
I love that. It's just.
And I haven't done it since. Oh, I can do that all day.
And think about that character. Think about how many grown young men. That's like their favorite character in
bananas,
cinema.
Man.
The man,
fucking
exactly.
Bananas.
Absolutely, and and the thing about archetypes, it's really easy to say, oh, well, they're cliche, and it's like, well, yeah, but they are, but they're not going away. There's a reason for them. Yeah. They're mythical. This is like characters in mythology. They're not going anywhere either, because they're a really deep part of our psyche, and people recognize them. Cool.
Love it.
All right. So that's my note.
You got it.
Okay, Logan, where'd you feel off?
No, I don't know. I felt on a couple times. I felt on when I said, "Do you want me to go?" I don't really know, honestly. I don't know what I felt.
What's your scene objective?
To get him to reassure me, give me, fix it. tell me that I'm being crazy right now. Tell me that we're good.
Yeah, and then just in terms of interrupting for the problem, I really want to know what you used. I know you had one.
Oh
It seemed
yeah.
like it seemed like you did. Yeah. I think you're being way too hard on yourself. I really, really like this. I think it was really, really great. If I had one little note is like maybe let's just allow the entire situation to be more broken. You know,
Okay.
I just go a little bit deeper in your inner work, just to turn, you know, have the moment before, be stronger, have the whole situation. This is just my life is over. I mean, you know, what does that mean? She's gay now? You know,
Yeah.
just raise the stakes. You know, so keep everything that you did, but just allow the situation to be a lot more problematic.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, but that's it. That was really, really good. Yeah. Good job.